Let me just say this up front. When I say D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, I don't mean Wizards of the Coast. I don't mean Forgotten Realms, and I definitely don't mean whatever bland, balanced version of fantasy it's trending this month. What I do mean is any game where we sit around a table, we roll some funny looking dice, and pretend to be people we're not. Maybe we might even die screaming in a dungeon somewhere. If you've been watching this channel for a while and wondering why I call things D&D when you can clearly see there's nothing D&D about our games, 5th edition anyway, that's what this video is about. This video is about clearing the air. The channel's been growing exponentially, and I want to lay this down now. So here's the truth. I don't play 5e. I don't care about your subclass. I don't track spell slots. And if you called me a dungeon master, I'm not going to correct you, but I'm just a guy who runs games for his friends. But I still say D&D. Why? Because that is the word we all recognize. It's the banner. It's the shorthand. It's the cultural handle for this whole hobby. I could say TTRPG, but that's just sterile, corporate, like I'm pitching a PowerPoint to investors. I could list off what I play. Deathbringer, Shadow Dark, D&D, especially for kids. Excellent, excellent, excellent game for kids. We're rolling dice and we're telling stories. That's D&D, not the brand, the idea. The game is bigger than the logo. It left the factory floor a long time ago. And if you think about players at your table, if they care if it's official on the box D&D or not, they do not care. They care that it's dangerous, it's fun, and that it matters. And if it does, that is D&D. Let's talk about what that looks like at my table. We primarily run Deathbringer. Yes, it's still forthcoming. We kind of pieced it together, but it's brutal and it's running low on mercy. Shadow Dark, fast and dangerous. It is built for the crawl. We do run some OSR adventures. Love them just the same. But this isn't a tavern full of quirky elves swapping lore about their ancestry. It is blood in the mud. It's candles burning down to nothing. This is fantasy that hurts as it should. If there is no risk, what the heck are we even doing? They are not about following a story I already planned, and they're definitely not about making sure every player gets their certain moment in the spotlight. You want that kind of polish? Go watch a web series. There's plenty of them. But if you want something real, something raw, alive, unscripted, pull up a chair, because that's what I do right here. Since we're getting honest, let me say something else. I hate online games. I hate virtual tabletops, not because they're bad, not because they're wrong. They're just not the same. Maybe I'm old, nostalgic, the smell of the coffee and the pizza dough rising. Yeah, we got fancy coffees here too. But the sound of the dice hitting the table. So give me a choice between this and a VTT, and I'll take this all day long. 3 or 4 friends and a bad map, I'll take the bad map every time. You can't replicate the tension of someone leaning forward to whisper the plan. You can't replace the look across the table when a player realizes they're probably not making it out alive. The laughs hit harder, the deaths feel deeper, and the silence means something. I've played online, and I'm sure I'll play online again, but let me tell you, I'm just not gonna pretend that it's equal. If you love VTT, cool, you do you, no judgment at all, it's not for me. And this channel is built around this table, this real table. So what does that mean for you? Someone watching this channel trying to figure out if it's worth clicking subscribe. It means you aren't gonna get excessive rule walkthroughs. It's primarily philosophy first. You won't get excessive product reviews. If I talk about it, that's the review. You get the truth, the philosophy, the sharp edges, the honest reflection, and the kind of tabletop storytelling that leaves a mark. This channel is for people who care more about the consequence. It's more about the impact than the optimization. More about the meaning than the mechanics. If you want a game where death is on the table, choices have weight, and every session feels like it could break something real, you're already a part of this. You're already here. So yeah, I say D&D, but I don't mean the brand. I don't mean the books. I don't mean a perfectly balanced system of encounter math and subclass synergy that is kind of antiquated. Anyway, I don't mean that. I mean the act, the moment, the fire, the spark that catches when a group of people gather around a table and start saying, what do you do next? And if that's what you're here for, good, because that's what I'm here for. Perfect. Guys, my name is Rick. This is my little pizza shop. This is Save versus BS. Like, subscribe, do all the things. I'll keep throwing up great pizza photos and clips, and I'll see you in the dark. That was pretty good. I'm not unhappy with that.